started about 12 years ago in East Assembly. We had something that was called a book project for pastors, and about 1,000 pastors gathered in our church. During that book project, someone had been invited to come to speak to the pastors, and that was none other than David Dawson, and he taught from his books on discipleship for 3 days. One of our church members, by then an elder in the church, Sister Doris Odito, had come for the training. So she went through the training, and after David Dawson left, she began to disciple other people and to train other people, and started ETS in our church. So she went to many churches, training people and discipling people. She went into the streets, she went into the slums, she went to different places in this country, just training people on discipleship. And back here at home, of course, the ETS had caught fire because of what she had been doing. So Sister Doris gathered a group of people right here in church and began to train them, and the group grew bigger. They trained so many people in our church and in other churches. This group is phenomenal. They are the dream of any pastor, very committed, and they run with purpose. And they have trained people in many places. They have gone to different churches. Some people are taken to churches and they train people there like for a year. They make disciples and come back. And we're glad to see this. And so I can say one thing, that we have seen a lot of fruit in ETS. One word, fruitfulness. It's evident in ETS. And so we thank God because of what He has done through ETS. We have had many people, and by the way, I remember one of the people in ETS, Pastor Elvis Maithia, even went to, of course, they have gone to as far as a northeastern Moyale to train people, and he has even gone to India and Nepal just to train people on discipleship, and that has happened through East Assembly. So we're very glad because of what we have seen in ETS, and we are praying that this continues. Now, I have seen a lot of impact. There are people that could not talk to people. They could not face people. But after going through ETS, these people have become soul winners, and not just soul winners, but disciples, and they have discipled people that they can send out there to win souls. So ETS, of course, has good, very good fruit. I can take you not to one or two people, but a number of people that I know who have been impacted immensely by ETS. Last year we trained about 165 people right here in church on how to disciple, and we wanted to train some more this year. So we're going to be revising our goal, of course, in the light of what has been happening because of the coronavirus pandemic. But our goal is to keep on training people. I would want to see all the members of East Assembly trained. I would want to see people maturing as a result of taking this discipleship training. In fact, I would want to see about 1,000 people discipling other people. We have seen ETS flourish, but that is not the end, it's just the beginning. Jesus sent us to make disciples. He did not send us out there to dazzle crowds. He wants us to make disciples one by one. And so discipleship is here to stay. ETS is here to stay. So long as this assembly is going to be here, there will be discipleship, because that's God's command. We're going to keep discipling people. And I want to encourage you to join ETS. ETS is online as we are speaking. If you call Paul Wafula, he can direct you on how to take an ETS course online. And so I want to encourage all of us to join ETS. We want all the of the church to become people who can disciple other people, and of course disciple them to a point where they can also train other people, disciple and train other people. And the chain reaction keeps on going on. After 12 years, if you ask me, what do we want to see? I just want to see all the members of the church being equipped so that they can go out there and also win others and disciple and train them and send them out so that we keep growing the kingdom of God. What would happen if all the people are discipled and they're discipling others? Man, this place would explode with growth. And that is what we would want to see. Thank you, ETS team. Thank you for the good work that you're doing. I see the many hours that you put in working and trying to get people trained. You're always there when we want to train people, always ready to go out there to train. Actually, the demand I know is too much, and you cannot even satisfy it. We cannot be able to send people to all the churches that want to have their members trained. But I want to thank you because of the good work that you've been doing for God. I want to assure you that God will reward you for everything that you've ever done for Him. God bless you. Let's keep the fire burning. Let us keep ETS going.